Pick up your Atmalinga, put it on your third eye. Sadashivoham Satyojatam Tatpurusham Vamadevam Ishanam Ahoram Adhomuham Tatpurushaya Vamadevaya Satyojataya Ahoraya Ishanaya Adhomukhaya Sadashivaya 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 Sadashivayai Om Ka E I La Hrim Ha Sa Ka Ha La Hrim Sa Ka La Hrim Shambhavi Bhairavi Bhagamalini Nityaglinne Niranjani Niradharamayi Nirvigalpini Kalyanadevamayi Vasudevamayi Trailokya Mohana Chakraswamini Prakatayogini Kamagarshini Buddhyagarshini Ahankaragarshini Sabdagarshini Sparshagarshini Rupagarshini Rasagarshini Gandhagarshini Sittagarshini Dairyagarshini Smrityagarshini Namagarshini Bijagarshini Atmagarshini Amritagarshini Sariragarshini Sarvashabharibhuragachakraswamini गुप्ता योगिनी शिवाय नमः। ओम हां हौं 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 शिवाय नमः। कुंडलिनी वेक अप। कुंडलिनी wake up. Kundalini wake up. Shankari, Shambhavi, Sadashiva Swarupini, Jaganmokini, जगतात्री, जगतीश्वरी, जगत्रक्षकी, जगज्जननी, जगन्माता, काली, उग्रप्रत्यंगिरा, शूलिनी दुर्गा, सरवेश्वर, शंकराय, सदाशिवाय, शांभवाय, शिव 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 Shiva, 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 Shiva. Om Hrim. 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 Shiva, 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 Shivaswarupini, Kashika Devi, Dundi Ganesha, Kalabhairava, Shanaishwara, Annapurani, Vishwanatha, 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 Gange, Mokshadayini, Kulagundalini, wake up, உயிர்த்தெழு உன்மத்தனம் போக்க உத்தமி உயிர்த்தெழு ஆஞ்ஞையில் விழித்தெழு பொங்கியெழு ஓம் சிவோஹம் 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 Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Relax. You can open your eyes. Remove the linga. Inhale and exhale. Drink little water.
So I didn't realise until yesterday morning that the day we had 4 Shivohams was really quite intense. And then I got up yesterday and I struggled pretty much all day. I was ready to run away. I was ready to, I don't know what, but I was questioning everything, what I was doing here, the process.
That is good in a way, once in a while, reviewing the whole
pretty
thing.
Full on.
See, it is like literally I have to break all the toxic mental setup you built. I became responsible for which I am not a reason. For all the toxic mental setup you built from the young age, am I the reason? No. But I take the responsibility for it. To clean it up. You understand? Even though I am not the reason, I am taking the responsibility. So naturally, when I am breaking it, cleaning it, the anger will turn towards me also. So I say it's okay. After all, I have decided to be a punch bag for you, so I can be a little punch bag, I have no problem. Because I know end of the day, once it is cleaned, you will have so much gratitude. You see, when I am going to be worshipful, the object of worship, it's okay. I can, because how I handled my gurus, now only I have so much gratitude and all that. But when they were training me, I used to have all the bad words towards them, and I will even learn some more bad words to use at them. Because early morning, 3 o'clock, he will walk up to the house and say, he will call for me, he will shout. And I will have to get up, and then he will hold my hand and take me to the temple for teaching. You understand? And see, it's not that only for your worship I am an object. I am ready to even take that and be a little punch bag, it's okay.
This time while doing this process, the Atmalinga kept moving like this, and then got disconnected some 4 to 5 times. I involuntarily, Swamiji.
That is okay. Sometimes when the pressure is really high between the third eye and the Anya, you will think you are holding, but it's already few inch away.
Yes, yes.
You will think you are pushing it.
I know.
But the 2 inch, it's already 2 inch or 1 inch away. It means the pressure, means the energy moving from Atmalinga is so intense. It's actually, when the whole group sits with Atmalinga, my body literally becomes one with the Atmalinga. Wow. So each one of you are having a simultaneous energization.
My God.
It is so intense sometimes. You will think you are only touching it.
Swamiji.
But when you open your eyes, you will see 2 inch gap. Eh?
Wow.
When did this gap come?
So
it's too intense. And sometimes you will also feel that the head is being pushed automatically, even though your hand is not pushing it. All these are good green signals.
Oh, great, Swamiji.
The work is happening.
So beautiful.
It is not dead
And
machine you are having, it's a living mechanism you are having. Understand?
great. And also the Atmalinga kept moving around Swamiji with involuntarily. Thank you so much.
Sometimes you will feel even the linga has gone inside. Because it's a living mechanism.
Nityanandan Swamiji, stage side. Swamiji, this is what happened yesterday. I would like to know why. I was seeing your picture on the screen and I was focusing to see your third eye. But for 3 seconds or 2 seconds, your third eye disappeared. I mean, your kumkum disappeared. And why is that?
Actually, if you have looked deeply, you would have seen even my body disappeared. Because with your third eye, when you see, you will see the chair is empty. This form is not me. I am using this form to reach out to you. Understand? When you look through your both eyes, you will see this form. When you look through your third eye, you will see me, which is beyond this form. There is somebody else using this form to relate with you. You will see that person who is formless.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Stage side? When I was, years ago, I was looking in the mirror and drifted off and I disappeared for a few seconds.
Then those few moments your third eye got awakened.
Thank you.
If you would have maintained, you would have become enlightened by now. You understand?
I do.
But sometimes when these accidental glimpses happen, we do not know how to maintain it and fall into depression. Sometimes even during the car accident and all, you will get a near-death experience, out-of-body experience. But unfortunately, you don't know how to maintain it. Then you fall into not only regular mode, lower than the regular mode, depression also. Because you know, it was so beautiful, what happened, how to get that experience back. One more accident will not bring it back. I have seen people, this kind of an experiences, they think they will get it back if they get into alcohol or drugs. That's the way many people get to drugs. But it never comes back by any of that. It comes back only by completion.
Pranam Swamiji.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to share an experience from yesterday. And it's a term I've heard a lot, but I didn't really understand about surrender to the Master, surrender
All
this,
right,
surrender.
Every thought when it comes up, decide I am disowning it. Even that can be surrender. It's not that surrender means you will only, what am I going to do with your thought? Just garbage. I have to clean it up, that's all.
Okay, so what happened yesterday was during that process, I had a lot of physical discomfort, but when the instruction was to surrender at one point near the end, I felt just no pain, no discomfort at all, because I kept surrendering.
Even the physical discomfort can disappear by surrendering.
Yeah, and so that's what I experienced. So
That's
thank you.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Then you got the surrender. You don't have to worry about it now.
No, I just wanted to share that I
That's
finally
good.
got it.
That's good.
Thank you.
Swamiji, stage
Which
side.
side? Eh?
I had another question.
See, actually, to whom you surrender is not important. Surrendering is important because you are holding on to some stupid things. So if you just dump that stupidity, that's enough. And whether you want to surrender to Shiva or Krishna or Rama or Devi or in my name, you can surrender it in any name to anybody. After all, it's a garbage. What's the use for you? Drop it. No, your mind is the worst garbage you collected. In my hometown, I had a great opportunity to live with this Siddha, Ram Surat Kumar, his name is. I think the other day I was explaining, he used to be always in the cremation ground and smoking bidi. And one of the things he will do is he will go all over the Tiruvannamalai town and collect all the garbage, bring it in the gunny bag and keep it near the place where he was staying. It became like a almost 1,000 gunny bag. When people ask, why are you gathering all this? He says, I am only gathering outside, you are gathering inside, go. And I am only gathering outside, you are gathering inside. And I have to remind you, this is what you guys are doing, that is why I am doing this. 1,000 bag. Later on, when he became popular, his devotees auctioned it and got 70 crore auctioning the garbage bags and built his ashram. And people, each one of them took one bag in auction and kept it in their house, in the puja room. And no, there are many people still worshipping it. And it has become a big asset for them because everything was touched by himself, he himself. It's a great Siddha lived in Tiruvannamalai.
Swamiji, deity side. When I use this Atmalinga at the third eye, I can see a small blue light.
Good. Good. Actually, the source of the arthritis stays in Anya only. That must be getting healed.
Oh. Okay.
Source of the arthritis is getting healed.
So nothing.
Good.
Okay, thank you.
Get your Atmalinga. Bring it to Anya Chakra. Bring it to third eye. Please put it on your third eye. Sada Shivoham. Shiva. 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 Shambhavi. Jagadjanani. Jaganmokini. Jagatatri. Jaganmata, Amba, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma, Parvati, Hemavati, Shiva, Trinayani, Gatyayani, Bhairavi, Savitri, Navayavanam, Subhagari, Samrajya Lakshmi Prata, Chitrubi, Paradeva देवता भगवती श्रीराजराजेश्वरी ओम क ये ई ला ह्री हा सा का हा ला ह्री सा का ला ह्रीं ओम 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 शिवायै 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 जगतात्रियै जगन्माता कुंडलिनी आज्ञावासिनी wake up उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत உன்மத்தனம்போக்க உத்தமி உயிர்த்தெழு முக்கன் நாயகியே எல்லோர் முக்கென்னும் உயிர்த்தெழ உயிர்த்தெழு எல்லோர் முக்கண்ணுக்குள்ளும் எந்தாய் உயிர்த்தெழு குண்டலினி உத்திஷ்டத ஜாக்ரத காளி முக்கன்னி உயிர்த்தெழு காளி ஓம் க ஏ ஈ ல ह्रीं हा सा का हा ला ह्रीं सा का ला ह्रीं. Inhale and exhale deeply. Sip little water. Third eye working on third eye will lead you to enlightenment. So whether you want power or not, this is the process you have to do. Please do it.